Hi, I'm Julia, and welcome to Diagnostic Imaging here at Fort Memorial Hospital in Fort Atkinson. If you're a woman age 40 or older, and especially if you have a family history of breast cancer, a mammogram is the simplest, easiest, safest way to monitor your health, to safeguard against breast cancer, and to do everything you can to live a long and healthy life. How easy is it? Let's find out.
1 in 8 women in their lifetime will develop breast cancer at some point. That's why mammography is so important. The first mammogram, the baseline should be done between ages 35 and 40, and after 40 years of age, one should be done yearly.
If there's a history of family breast cancer, anybody, especially direct relatives, mothers, sisters, aunts, then that is of extreme importance because there's a genetic component to breast cancer. Right. And you may want to get things checked out earlier than 40 and be more vigilant of exams.
We're very fortunate here at Fort. We have technology that either equates or exceeds to the area hospitals, including Janesville and Madison. Any community hospital doesn't have the strength of a magnet that we have here at Fort Atkinson.
And the MRI scan of her breast is non-invasive?
Not at all. Typically they just lay on the table and their breasts are in a coil, and we call it an MRI coil. It enhances the images. It gives us the picture that we receive. But no surgical procedure whatsoever.
Dr. Cotney, what's the time frame for a woman who's found something on the mammogram getting in to see a surgeon?
Well, that varies depending upon the location you're at. Luckily, one of the, I think, the important aspects of care here at Fort Healthcare is that we can get people in pretty quick. If you, let's say you found out that you had an abnormal mammogram and your physician calls you and says this is the case, we're going to get you in today or tomorrow. Is not unusual.
So, Shelby, you're a breast cancer survivor.
That's correct.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Tell me, if you don't mind, when did you first find out that you had breast cancer?
It was actually 3 years ago this month in April.
Wow.
It was my first mammogram after turning 40. And the initial, what they found was a calcification, and then after further testing they determined that it was a ductal carcinoma in situ, which is called DCIS, and that's a non-invasive breast cancer.
Shelby, you've walked through it, you've been through it, the diagnosis and the treatment. Are there any words, anything you can share with other women that need to come in or want to come in, but they're maybe scared, they've not done it before?
Yeah, I think when you're coming into a hospital for a procedure or a test, it's always a nervous and sort of a scary time. But I think it's really important for women to be proactive in their health care and to get these tests done and to come in on a regular basis and communicate with their doctors. And I think the staff here does a great job of making it so that you are understanding of what the procedure is and you know what you're going to be going through, and they just do a good job of being compassionate to those kind of fears and that nervousness.
Women's care, close to home care, that's your Fort Healthcare, one of the most progressive, innovative community health networks in all of Wisconsin. For more information, ask your doctor or click here.